started mind mapping, you really only need a pen and paper. However, there are many other tools that can help you make better mind maps, and in this video, I'm going to go through 4 different methods. But first, let's talk about why we love mind maps. You see, human beings have worked out their problems, brainstormed ideas, and put together projects for many years with the good old trusty pen and paper. But mind maps have unique qualities that lists and other linear organizational tools don't. See, they let loose the brain to see things in more visual ways and avoids the clutter of straight text. And with this visual picture, you can see patterns and associations that weren't necessarily clear before. This is why the mind map is widely considered the organizational tool of the present and future. So let's take a look now at different ways to create mind maps. Firstly, even if you plan to use tools for making your maps, it's good to try making one on paper first. Just take a piece of paper no larger than a letter or A4 size. Start by writing down the central idea or problem in the middle. Then draw each related idea as a branch that comes out from the center, kind of like I'm showing on these slides. Write the idea and circle it, and then draw a line connecting it to the main idea. Take each of your related ideas and then jot down ideas related to them in the same way. So keep working outward like this until you feel you've written everything down, at least for now. Another way to make mind maps using simple tools is to use Post-it notes or stickers. Before software apps came along, this was actually my favorite method. The advantage is that you can move the stickers around easily. And instead of writing down each idea and circling it, write it on the Post-it and stick it where appropriate for your map. You can then create your map on a wall or a whiteboard using this technique and just move things around, stand back, look at it, get more ideas. If you want to try making a mind map with a group of people, use a whiteboard. This is a good method because it's easy to erase and move things. Put the topic in the middle of the board and then branch out from there. Now the downside of a straight whiteboard, of course, and with the Post-its, is that you don't have a saved file like software, so take a picture when you're done. And finally, there are several software programs and apps that you can use for mind mapping. Once you've done a little mapping with your pen and paper, you'll have some experience to judge which program is best for you. There are plenty of free programs, such as the popular one called FreeMind, and also premium ones that come with free trials. Try out a few, see which ones you're most comfortable with, and which ones give the visual result that you like. Now to close up, let's look at a few best practices for creating your mind map. Firstly, try to free associate and write down ideas as quickly as they come to you. Don't try to explain each idea. Simply jot down a word or short phrase that indicates the idea, and because a mind map shouldn't be cluttered with text. Remember that it all needs to be taken in at a glance. You can expand your maps to include more details, and in addition to words and phrases, you can draw images that remind you of concepts. The point is to communicate the main idea, not the details. So keep branching out until you run out of ideas. You may find yourself adding something later on. This is one of the things that makes mind maps so useful. You, in fact, may find it best to create a rough draft mind map on paper and then create something more complete in your digital version afterwards. Gives you a chance to map the basics out once, see where it goes, and then create something more complete and something more official, especially if you're going to be sharing it with other people. But as I mentioned before, do what's most comfortable and gets the best results for you. Now, if you'd like to learn more about how to use mind maps to increase your productivity and business effectiveness, check out our rebrandable, customizable course. You can edit it and put your name on it, then share it with prospects and clients and even sell it as your own. Just head over to this link to learn more. You'll get all the materials you need to teach people a course on mastering mind maps for business. And in minutes, you can use our done-for-you content to create your own list building, lead magnets, short course, email series, webinars, videos, live presentations, and more. So that link is contentsparks.com/mapit. Head over there and grab your copy.